Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome back to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies
And the nightmares in them.
talk about a nightmare.
Wow.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
I sure am.
Bitch, who are you?
My name is Freddy Krueger,
Wow, that's very good.
and I feast on the souls of the children of Elm Street.
Whoa, let's take it easy there, Freddy. You're gonna get canceled.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, I know, that's James Charles' job. My name is John.
And my name is Carlos.
And what movie are we watching today?
Today we watched A Nightmare on Elm Street for the Dream Master.
Dream Masters. There's no bopping song.
No, there's a rhyme that I already don't remember, but there is a rhyme in this movie.
Yeah, Freddy has bars in all his movies.
Always.
Yeah. So
Bitch, ditch, witch, sandwich, witch,
damn.
snitch, stitch.
Are you the new Eminem?
Baby, I might as well be.
Wow. Very good. Very good. So before we jump into the movie,
Yeah.
I'd like to say to give a wonderful shout out to
Yes.
three amazing people.
Yeah. So we have two separate shout outs.
Two
for
separate
three
shout outs
people.
for three people in
This many.
total. One unit of two, and then
one.
a single person.
Yeah.
So the single person's gonna be we got some fan mail pretty much.
We did our first. No, not our first. Our second.
Yeah. It's just with our logo, right?
Yeah.
I think it's our first. And look, it's an air freshener.
It's an air freshener.
I don't know if you can see it very well, but we have an air freshener with our logo, and we got goodies.
Yeah,
and
we
this
sure
is by
did.
Thompson's Art Shop. So
thanks, Daddy.
thank you, Daddy. Thank you very much. We love it.
Mhm.
Smells like a fruit cup.
Like me.
So we love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We got a bunch of stickers and stuff, and it's awesome. Very good quality too.
So make sure you check out his Etsy shop. It's Thompson's Art Shop.
Yes, sir. And then our separate shout out.
So we have two special ladies we want to give a little shout out to. So our friends we have friends now in Texas.
Oh my God, Texas.
Texas.
But they're the good Texans.
The good Texans. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So guys, make sure you follow our friends over at Scream City Podcast. We are planning on doing a collaboration very, very soon. We're very excited about it. It'll be the boys with the girls.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I cannot wait. So
yeah, they're like pretty much like our doppelgangers. Like
Yeah,
it's
in a
crazy
way.
like we give off the
if
same
you
vibe.
love our energy, you'll love their energy.
Yeah, they're super fun. We had a chat with them, and after that, we were just in such a good mood. They're super funny. So we're planning out a date. We know what we're gonna cover.
The Zoom call went on for a while, and honestly, I was enjoying the hell out of it. It should have been a whole episode on its own.
Even Zoom was like, "Let's cut it short." Zoom said it.
So I cannot wait. Those episodes are gonna be super long, super fun. I can't wait. So make sure you follow Scream City Podcast on Instagram.
Yes, sir. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. But Nightmare 4.
Nightmare 4, directed by Rennie Herlin, written by Brian Hegolin. Sorry, y'all know I'm bad with names. Jim Wheat, Ken Wheat, and William Kotzwinkle.
That's a lot of people.
This movie had a budget of $13 million. This one ended up grossing $49.3 million. It is the highest grossing nightmare movie if you are not counting Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, I mean,
That's one.
Jason, yeah.
So this is the highest. And I think the reason why is because Dream Warriors are so good that this one where like people were like, we got to go see the next one.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like, it's Dream Warriors was so good, and then this one I feel like keeps the same hype to it too.
Yes.
I think it's a step down. I think a little bit, like more story wise and character wise, but I think it still keeps like the fun aspects of Freddy. Freddy still he's turning into that cartoon character a little bit.
Yeah.
This is the start of it, but it's not that bad. It's like I could ignore it, but
Yeah.
Freddy does have a step down in this. I'm gonna go through the cast, of course. We got Daddy himself, Robert Englund,
Which is the first movie he's first billed in this series.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. Interesting. He was like, no, I'm fucking Freddy, bitch. Then we got Lisa Wilcox as Alice.
Oh, because her name is Lisa.
Wait.
Remember we were watching it and I was like, oh yeah, that's Lisa.
And I was
and
like,
then they're like said Alice. And I was like,
there's no Lisa in here.
I do know a Lisa though in this because her name is
That's
Lisa.
her name.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. We got Tuesday Nights.
Wait, his name is Tuesday?
That's Kristen. Tuesday nights with a K. So it's like
her name is Tuesday.
Like, yeah. So they got Wednesday Addams. That's her cousin.
Where's Thursday at?
She didn't make it.
Oh, well.
Her as Kristen from part 3 got recasted. Then we got Andreas Jones, who is Rick. We got Danny Hassel as Dan.
Another daddy.
Yes, we do. Kent Sagos as Kincaid again. But I'm like, I was so happy seeing him back.
Yeah.
But then I was sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got Rodney Eastman as Joey. Whoa, that's him now. What the fuck? He looks so different. Wow.
Still looks like Joey, but
he does. It's like very different. It looks like if Joey as a kid and Billy from Scream.
Oh, I was thinking of
Skeet. What's his name?
Not Skeet Ulrich, but I was thinking of oh my god, from Barbarian. Justin Long.
Justin Long. It does look like Justin Long. Yeah, that's crazy. We got Brooke Thies as Debbie. Toy Newkirk as Sheila, baby girl.
It's Sheila. It's pronounced Sheila.
Is Sheila?
It's pronounced Sheila in the movie. I know it. Yeah, I
read it and I read Sheila.
That spelled that way and said the way you said it, but here they say Sheila.
Gotcha.
She's probably from Australia.
Oh, okay, that's okay. We love them down under over there.
We love you down under.
Nicholas Maley as Johnson. Brooke Bundy as Elaine. And that's pretty much our main cast.
Yeah, that's our main cast. So yeah, like you were saying, I do like 4 a lot. It's just I feel like there's such a hype with 3, and a good hype.
Yeah.
Then this one comes over, and I'm gonna jump right into spoilers. They kill off your Dream Warriors, and
like
then
fast,
and then I like this new cast. The characters are good, but I don't know. There's something that it just feels like a bit of a down, and not in a bad way. It just feels like a bit of a downgrade compared to 3.
I think they focus so much on like the kills are like incredible. Obviously, I think the kills they increased it. Yeah, like if you said this has the best kills, I can be like, yeah, sure. This has really creative kills.
Mine is Rick, but yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some that got really lazy, but like it. I mean, there's like the bug one. It's like really impressive.
The bug one is iconic as shit.
It's fucking impressive. Like it's like wild. I'm like the whole time I'm watching, I was like, damn, how did they do this? It's like so fucking good. But I feel like Freddy kind of just was there to be like, wet dream, wake up, bitch. And then that's it.
It felt like dream after nightmare after nightmare after nightmare, just killing them off one by one until Lisa was powerful. Alice was powerful enough to murder them.
Yeah, I kind of call Alice out on my review because I think she's the villain of this movie. Okay. I'm gonna say it right now.
Y'all send all your hate to him because I know there's Alice fans out there.
That's fine. And I have evidence for it. Y'all just like an anti-hero.
Oh my God. You have very strong
No, but I love her. She did great in the movie. Yeah. It's just, I think Freddy just took a step back. It kind of reminded me, this is going to be a weird comparison, but Scary Movie 2, where it's like felt like bits. And it's like something happens, joke. Yeah. But it was like kill. And then it's like, no, Freddy, Alice is doing her own thing, and then kill. And it's like, it kind of feels like they just had different kills and then they did a movie afterwards.
I can see that.
And it just
kind of see that,
yeah. Like we don't have a lot of interaction with Freddy, like only when he's killing somebody. Like we don't have like a chase scene, or we don't have this scene with Freddy versus someone that doesn't lead up to a kill. Like it just happens. You know how like in 3, Alice or Kristen and Nancy face Freddy, but they don't die. Like they just kind of like, oh shit, what's happening? Like we don't really have that moment in this movie.
Yeah.
And it feels like he just appears and was like, well, they're dead. That's it.
I feel like that moment was the Kristen getting burnt to death, but then it kind of just she just did.
Yeah, she's dead.
She did, and then Alice is kind of like her new. I do like what they do.
Yeah, it's interesting concept.
It makes the title make sense. Like Alice takes the powers of the Dream Warriors in a way and uses them for her now. Like she's kind of like, I'm trying to think of a superhero that does this, that like sucks up your.
Like
she's
she's
Kirby.
She's Rogue.
Oh yeah. She's Kirby.
You're like, let me think of a superhero. Kirby.
Yeah, she's Kirby. She goes. Because she does.
She does. She really does.
The souls hit her and she's like. I got powers now.
Yep.
You know
She pressed down. She pressed down.
Yeah.
It's true. I do like that concept, and I kind of like the name because, like, for me, I thought Dream Master was like, oh, Freddy's the Dream Master because he's like, you know, he's in your dreams. But then it's like, no, it's her. She's the Dream Master.
I really like the Dream trilogy. It's very like I love the titles. It's
Yeah.
like Dream War. Like you have your
They get
warriors,
creative with the titles.
You have your masters, and then you have your child, which I mean, not a big fan of 5, but I wish they would have kept it going.
Yeah.
With those titles, because I think part 6 was supposed to be like the Dream Lover.
Oh, I see.
And it was supposed to be like a Peter Jackson directed one.
Oh,
yeah, but they didn't do it.
Damn, it's so crazy. I've always thought of like how, like what would have been, like how would have the future of Freddy been if that movie was made?
If it went a different direction, yeah.
But yeah,
slasher started dying off. It's already towards the end of that 80s era, so like,
yeah,
they're like, we gotta kill him. Freddy dead.
Yeah.
That's what, so they named the movie Freddy Dead.
Yeah, that's true.
So like,
they're like, he needs to go.
And
bye
then
bye.
they're like, oh, we need to revive him, but how do we do it? Well, there's Jason.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Let's just do it.
And Freddy vs. Jason was the thing.
And then the remake, which, you know, we don't talk about that.
Oh, don't forget Wes Craven's, but that's
I
like a
guess Wes
separate.
Craven- yeah, that's
its
a
own
separate thing.
demon. Yeah,
It's not Freddy, right? It's like the sleep.
it's like a demon kind of using Freddy's powers. And, you know, image. Yeah,
Okay.
and,
I do like that. I do love how Freddy looks in that movie. But yeah, should we just jump right in?
yeah, let's do it.
Let's
So
go.
we have opening credits. Someone drawing with chalk. It is revealed that it's a little girl drawing the house. She is in front of the house, and then we get this blonde girl who's named Kristen,
And we're like, damn, who's that?
and we're like, oh my god, recast.
But then she did a flip, and we're like, that's her.
I love that she's like, get it together, Kristen. She talks.
Yeah.
So we like get that. It's like, oh, it's Kristen.
Because you know what's funny? I literally did not know who that was, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And then she goes, get it together, Kristen. I'm like, oh, okay, Kristen. And I'm like, wait, is this Kristen from the last one?
I remember telling your girlfriend, I was like, after Dream Wars, I was like, hey, just so you know, next movie, there's gonna be a new blonde girl. But it's the same character. Same character. So yeah, she's having a nightmare. She's in front of the house. She gets yeeted to the boiler room.
Bro, she gets tossed
Yeah.
like a fucking omelet, bro. Like,
And she drags in Kincaid and Joey into the dream. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, you need to chill out. Freddy's dead.
Yep.
He's not coming back. The boiler room is cold. The pipes are cold. And then the furnace is open. And then Jason comes out. But not the Jason you're thinking. Jason the dog.
It's more like bark.
Yeah. And he bites her arm and she wakes up from it. And then she's really bleeding. So I think Jason in this movie, again, the dog.
A canine.
Yes, he's supposed to be a hellhound.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yes,
I got that same vibe, especially with the lighting and everything. He looked fucking scary.
Yeah, it's like Jason and Freddy were meant to like fight.
It's like I said, the same side. It's the opposite sides of the same coin.
Yeah, it's like you can't make a more iconic versus movie. I feel like that. I know that movie is not great. I get it.
That movie's amazing. It's just fun.
I know.
Just shut off your brain and it's amazing.
Well, of course, obviously, that's what I'm trying to get to. But like, you just can't make another versus movie with two icons like
No.
that's like those are the best two icons you can make.
That
a
movie's
versus
so
for.
fucking great. It's so fun.
Anyways, we're not here talking about that.
I know.
Not
We
yet.
could.
Yeah.
So this is where I said, so can Joey just talk again?
Yeah, now he just talks now. He's not traumatized no more.
That's what it was. It was just
Well,
he
I
was
feel like his
traumatized?
power was more like, you remember Bruce Campbell and Sky High?
Yeah.
I think that's what's supposed to be his powers, but he doesn't get to use them.
Sidekick.
Yeah.
That was his whole thing. Because I was like,
Because
okay.
Kincaid is super strong.
Yeah, which
obviously.
I get that. But then I'm like, okay, Joey couldn't talk. I don't know if something was just wrong with him. I don't know if he was mute. Like, I didn't know if he was just a mute person.
No.
But then in his dream, he's like, oh, I can talk. You know how like the wizard guy, he can just walk?
Yeah.
So that's why I was confused.
No,
because I was like, wait.
I think there was so much trauma with the whole Freddy stuff in the third movie that he just wasn't talking.
Huh.
You know how kind of Michael
Because he doesn't talk
really want
in the movie. Like, it's not like the movie ends with him talking.
Well, it does.
It does?
Because remember, in the dream world,
Yeah.
he then screams
Yeah.
so loud that it bursts the mirrors, so saying that his power is like a sonic boom.
Yeah.
So then he talks. And they're like, oh my God, you're talking again.
But that was in the dream.
Yeah, but we're so assumed that he's talking again.
Oh, okay, I guess. I was like, okay, yeah, in the dream he's
like
talking.
he figured out his power.
Okay. But
Which is,
but
I
that's
guess, confidence.
No, I know that. But then in the real world, we don't hear him talking.
Because they cut to fucking the movie ending. So
yeah. It's like, so wait, he can talk now?
Yeah, he guess.
Okay. So he has Sonic Boom.
Yeah, he's Bruce Campbell in Sky High.
He grows up to be Bruce Campbell. Dude, that's crazy.
Evil dies tonight!
But let's be honest. His power is like being horny as hell because he's still horny as hell.
This man did not learn. He got traumatized in the last movie.
By like Naked Freddy.
Naked
we
Freddy
never got
with big ass titties.
Yeah, we never saw that version, but yeah.
It got tongued up and everything. This man's still horny. I feel like I would just be asexual after that.
Nah, I get it.
Like I'd be like, I don't like sex no more.
I get it.
Because no, I'm traumatized.
Nah. A fucking slasher wants to come in my dreams and fuck me. Hey,
but
there's
I mean,
invites.
That's his weakness, though.
Look at these fingers. You know what they can do? Cut bitches up.
He's if you're just listening, he just has do some ASMR. Damn.
Yeah, hope y'all heard that because I don't know. So we drive up to Alice's house. We meet Alice. We meet her fine ass brother Rick and her dad, Mr. Johnson.
And Rick doesn't know how to use the front door, so he just climbs off the window.
Because he's trying to avoid his father.
Which I get it.
Yeah, because their mom is not in the picture. She did. And then
You
Rick
say it like that. She did.
She did. Rick and what's her name? Kristen are dating.
They start making out.
Mm-hmm.
The dad catches them.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says something. He's just kind of like, stop being dumb.
I think we're supposed to see that he's like
a
bad dad. Yeah. Because mama did.
Yeah, sorry, Dad.
It's a typical nightmare treatment. The dads are like, ugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, we go to school. We meet Debbie. We meet Sheila. We learn here that Alice likes to daydream because we see fine ass Dan. And Dan walks up to her and she calls him a major league hunk. And we're like, God damn, she's straight to the point. I like her. But then it's just a daydream. Yep. So Sheila doesn't like, or not Debbie. Debbie doesn't like bugs.
Yep.
Sheila got asthma. And she's smart.
And she a nerd and people are like catcalling her.
Yeah.
And it seems like Debbie is very protective over Sheila.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like kind of besties.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it. Like we just get their relationship pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Because we then go back in school and then Joey and Kincaid go up to Kristen like, bitch, don't you ever pull me back into a dream again. I was having good, wet dreams and here you are talking about Freddy this, Freddy that. He is dead.
And what's her name again? Kristen's like, yo, I'm sorry, I was scared. I thought you guys had my back.
And we do. But you can't be doing that. And that's why my dog bit you. You can't be pulling my dog into your dreams too.
You know what I did after she bit you? I give him a treat.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Get that bitch!
You can't be doing that, Kristen. And then, Rick walk up. And then they're like, oh, go make out with your boyfriend. He's like, oh, we don't kiss and tell. And then Kincaid was about to whoop his ass until Joey stepped in.
Yeah. I love Kincaid, man. Such a mood.
I know.
I'm glad they got out of the facility.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're living their lives normally.
Western Hills.
Yeah.
Oh my God, sorry. It's hard wearing this claw.
Yeah, Freddie
doing
has a hard
things.
time.
I don't know how Freddie wipes his ass with these. To be honest with you.
He probably doesn't.
Okay.
That's nasty.
They probably don't shit in hell.
So this is where Kincaid starts having his dream, right?
No, so we get a bit of claw marks on the locker. It's kind of like Freddy's kind of
like he's leaving his mark everywhere.
Yeah. Rick, we learned that Rick does karate.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the karate montage.
He's the Karate Kid.
Yep, and he loves that movie. He got Japanese flags everywhere.
Yeah,
he's just hiya.
He grew up watching Three Ninjas.
Yeah, he did, and fantastic movie.
Which came after this, but Dad comes home, and then Lisa has like another daydream here where like the dad's kind of rude to her.
Yeah,
and she kind of breaks the table and it's like, you need to shut the fuck up and eat your damn food that I made you.
It's like, damn, Dad.
And she kind of snaps out of it. That's so cool though that she like kind of daydreams things.
Yeah, because like that's what it plays with. It's like the first one was just dreaming. The second one starts playing with sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Third one's more of just what is that? Lucid dreaming.
Yeah, that you have a power.
Yeah, and then this one is like she daydreams, so it's like kind of cool how she starts seeing all these Freddy kind of like things.
Yeah. So yeah, then Kincaid falls asleep and he wakes up in the junkyard from the third movie, and this is where Jason comes and pees fire. And all I have to say that is you should take your dog to the vet because that's not normal.
Yeah, I think he might have chlamydia or something.
Something, because if the
was
pee
straight
is
up
burning
fire.
to the point where it's fire, you need to get that checked.
Yeah,
because it brings demons back to life.
Yeah,
like
the
Freddy.
power of chlamydia brought the demon to life.
It sure did.
And it was like Jason, not Jason. Freddy just
Jason
started.
is the dog. Yeah,
Jason's the dog, looking like a hellhound from fucking the deep ends of hell.
Yeah.
Light all over his face. Freddy starts like reverse chiropractic his ass.
Yeah, it's very Evil Dead.
Yeah. Like he's like reanimating himself. It's so creepy.
It's like an animation, melting animation, but backwards.
Yeah, but it's like I love that he's like completely regenerating himself, but he still looks like a fucking pizza slice.
Because he was burnt. That's how he died.
But why can't you like regenerate completely?
It's not as fun. Remember
I
what I
think don't
told
make
you.
no sense.
When you die, make sure you looking fly. Because that's how you gonna end up looking in the afterlife. And that's a rhyme for you, baby. Bars.
You know, it's funny. I was about to say, "Damn, you Dr. Seuss," and I forgot that Freddie says that line.
He's like, I'm not Dr. Seuss, I'm Freddie. And I'm Carlos. And I just dropped you some bars. So learn.
Always look fly before you die.
Yep,
bitch.
Because that's how you'll look in the afterlife. It's just
Damn, that's good.
Yep.
Thanks, baby.
So this is Kincaid versus Freddy.
Yes.
And Kincaid, starts kind of beating him. And Freddy goes, "I'm alive, bitch." Oh, Freddy's back. He says, "Freddy's back."
Yeah, because he kind of traps him, and then Kincaid's like, "Freddy's back," and then we zoom out, and Kincaid is in
like I guess a labyrinth, right?
Yeah, because I guess when they go to their dream worlds, it's like a separate Earth or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So he's like in this junkyard world, and then Freddy stabs him and kills him, and then I guess it seems that he has a heart attack in the real
Don't cry,
world.
you're crying. I see a tear on your eye.
Kincaid was one of my favorite.
He was a great character.
And he was gonna beat that bitch's ass in that third movie, and they didn't let him. They didn't let him. So yeah, he dies, and then he goes after Joey, and Joey dies via waterbed drowning
because he's fucking horny.
Of course.
And the first, I thought he was doing something.
I'm pretty sure Joey's dreams are consumed of just him fucking different people every night.
My man needs to bust a nut somewhere. Like this man, Joey.
His dream is it's a combination of Nancy and Glenn from the first movie.
Yeah.
Because he's in his bed listening to music, looking all cute and whatever. And then, Nancy was in the bathtub, and then he gets sucked into the bed like Glenn in a way. But
it's like he sees titties, and like he goes, "Damn, she's in my waterbed."
He's not double thinking it.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just he doesn't know that Freddy's back yet. Remember that Kincaid is only calling for Kristen because Kristen's the one that's able to bring them into dreams.
That's true. So yeah, he just falls for it.
He just thinks that he's in his happy place.
Yeah,
because that's the thing. They go into their happy place every night.
To control. They can kind of control that. It's really cool though. I do like because she's in the waterbed, so it's really cool how they filmed that. I was like, damn, how dangerous was that?
What doesn't make sense is how after his mom finds him, it's like, how did this motherfucker get in the waterbed?
It popped. Oh no, because that's true. She inside.
Finds him and he's in it.
Yeah.
How do we explain that?
Like this.
How the police explain that?
Ta-da!
Like if the bed would have been like slashed and it's like he fell through and drowned sleeping, that I get.
But no.
But motherfucker, how you get in the bed?
That's how you use the bed.
No.
He's like, I was just hopping in for a swim. I just opened it and went inside. I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, it was cool.
It's cool visually. Yeah, you know. It's like I say, just shut off your
production
brain.
for this one scene was a hell.
Really?
I think Robert Englund was mad at one point.
Oh,
they couldn't get it right. He was like, okay, like we're done.
Dude, that's crazy. And well, I mean, he's in costume the whole time. That must be exhausting.
Wet. Like, ew.
It's disgusting. Like latex when is this all wet is disgusting.
Yeah, they know. That's what I've heard. Alice has a mirror covered with pictures. She doesn't really like to look at herself in the mirror. That kind of comes back later with Freddy. We find out here that their mom did pass. Her brother and her have a very good relationship because the dad is like
very
terrible.
Good. They're very good.
One of my favorite brother sister siblings in horror. But then Kristen the next day finds out that Joey and Kincaid are not in school. She goes to class and she finds out that they're dead.
Yeah, and
she kind of just figures it out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
they have is this when they had the funerals?
no, so she hits her head because Rick and her kind of start pushing each other. Then she goes to the nurse's office and we get Robert Englund dragged.
In drag, bro, slaying,
baby, slaying.
I just wanted him to like jet drop, just whoop.
But I'm like, I looked at y'all like, he's not doing it just for a simple cameo. This motherfucker Freddy.
It's just I haven't seen this movie, so I was like, oh, that's funny that he's just doing this, but then he smiles and his teeth are all crazy. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So
because he did the same thing in the third one, right? He was dressed as someone. Oh, in the second one, he's a bus driver.
Yeah.
And then he turns into Freddy afterwards.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, she's at the nurse's office. She kind of wakes up from that. Then we go to the diner where Lisa, or oh my god, I keep calling her Lisa. Alice works at.
Yeah, I know.
One time that I remember an actress's name so well.
But why? That's
I don't know.
random.
Out of everyone, it's like I know hers. We kind of get that Debbie and Sheila are very good friends.
Yep, they're super close.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we meet Dan. Yeah. That he talks to her.
Yeah, because he's looking for her brother.
Yeah,
they're friends. I think they're on the same sports team or something.
Oh yeah.
But then Kristen is very worried, so she ends up going to the Elm Street house. Everybody goes with her except Debbie and Sheila. And
I love that Dan has he literally has no lines with them, and he's like, yeah, I'll go to this random place with you guys.
And I think it's because he's supposed to be friends with the brother.
Oh, so he's like, okay, that makes sense.
I'll drive you over there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, because I was like, that's kind of random.
He's not part of the friend group. It's just that he knows the brother, so that's how he gets into the friend group.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But then Rick kind of explains to him why all this is kind of why Kristen is acting this way and who Freddy is, and this is when I thought that I was like, okay, this is why Freddy's going after them because now they kind of know about Freddy. But it's not. It's not the case in this movie. No. It's different in this movie because Kristen is the last child of Elm Street.
Yeah, because he says that when they have their own battle, and I was like, wait, if she's the last one, then how the fuck does he continue, right? But they explained that
this motherfucker can't go to fucking Haddonfield for some reason. We gotta make somebody.
No, and I love that there's Rick says a line to Danny, and he goes, or Dan, have you ever seen our history in our neighborhood? It's not good for teenagers. And I'm like, yeah, there's Halloween, the Stepfather, there's this series, Child's Play 2, like
all
it's
in
just,
Pasadena.
Like horrible for you guys.
I love that Kristen's mom I guess she has a few lines. She has a scene or two, but like it's the same mom with the same thing. Andale, Kristen.
Hey, mommy, that's racist undertones.
Yeah,
don't andale. Yeah. First of all, say it with the appropriate accent.
Hurry up, Kristen.
Or andale, grite puñeta. ¿Por qué no sigue por acá? It's like, no, andale.
But we're back at home. And her mom slipped her some sleeping pills.
Bro, that's fucking psycho.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy behavior.
Because she hasn't been sleeping. So Kristen's like, you just murdered me.
You just killed me, mom.
Use that in therapy.
Yeah. Bye, mama.
Bye, mama.
And then it's really cool. I love the cinematography here because we get like the camera like on a crane and moving around and spinning and shit while she's trying to find something.
Yeah,
and it's really fucking cool. She's trying to
get to the phone to call Alice to warn her.
Oh, okay. She was looking for the phone. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I was dizzy already, but she falls asleep. But she goes to a happy place because Alice earlier told her like, just when you dream, just go into a happy place and the bad can't get you. So she ends up at the beach. Which is like
so easy to do.
Right. She ends up at the beach and then we get a shark fin Freddy claw.
That's really cool.
Yeah, coming at her. And then it's Freddy and we get the iconic meme with the sunglasses. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is from this movie. I was like, okay, that's cool.
So she falls into quicksand and he pushes her ass down into the house.
And she is moaning the whole time. I'm like, girl, what's happening under that sand?
Quicksand must feel good. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Yeah, she was moaning just like that.
So she ends up in the basement of the house and Freddy's like, well, I'm about to kill you, so I need you to tell me who to go to.
Yeah.
Call them up.
And Chrissy's like, nah, I'm gonna do flips.
Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Freddy's just standing there. Chrissy's just flipping around.
Yeah, but he kind of manipulates her into calling Alice in the dream. So now that he has Alice, then he can go kill the final child of Elm Street, so he kills Kristen by burning her.
Yeah,
he eats her into the boiler, into the furnace.
It's fucking, that cut is so funny. Like she just dives in like she came into the world,
and then she comes out all burnt like Alice, I'm dead. Save yourself.
And not Lisa, fucking Alice is like, bitch, why am I here?
She's so confused. She's so
happened?
confused. But her soul goes into Freddy, but then Alice also gets hit with something. And, we come to find out that Alice is kind of soaking up their powers as they die. So, she wakes up, she grabs Rick, they go to Kristen's house, and Kristen is burning on her bed.
Yeah, and everyone, and Rick is freaking out. Yeah, she is fucking dead.
Yep. And super dead.
And then, they kind of make it into like a quack. Because she's a smoker. So
she probably fell asleep smoking, and then the bed caught on fire.
Something like that.
Freddy's pretty smart.
I mean,
to make it look like it's like quacking.
That's
he does it with Sheila next too.
Those are false accusations, though. She didn't get quacked.
Yeah, I
thought you were telling me to shut up. I was like, bitch, what's up? you were like this. Yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I'm talking. Don't interrupt me. Like I said, she cracks herself.
She does quack herself.
Freddy did quack to her.
Yeah.
In the dream.
In secret.
Yeah.
And then she brought Sheila for no fucking reason.
Alice.
Or Alice, fuck.
Yeah. So, Alice is kind of like reminiscing on old times, watching old videotapes.
I know, it's really cute. It's really sad.
It cuts to her Rick and Kristen's sex tape, and I was like, okay, Alice, you put in the wrong one, baby. You put in the wrong one.
Yeah, it's crazy because like he's like straddling her. It's like the craziest angle. It's like, whoa, what the fuck's happening?
He's obviously super sad because that's his girlfriend, or was, and he doesn't want to hear it about this Freddy dude. We cut the next day to school. It looks like Sheila hasn't been sleeping, but not because she's having nightmares, because she's been up studying all night.
Nerd.
And what happens from now on is that they go to class, they're taking a test, and since now Alice has Kristen's powers, she accidentally brings Sheila into her dream because she falls asleep in class.
And does a flip.
And Freddy is now the teacher, and they're taking a test, and
she writes like learning is fun with Freddy.
Yeah.
And then what the fuck comes out of the thing first? It's like a machine.
It's like, it looked like a machine that was trying to fucking shred her face.
Yeah, but then she like pushes it back down.
That felt random because that's not what it ends up killing her.
It's so weird.
Yeah. So what happens? I think because she's into. I think she. You know how she had that little machine.
She's just like
I think
robotics.
it's like a robotic stuff. Yeah, I guess maybe.
That makes sense.
But then Freddy's like, "Oh, you got asthma? Hold on, hold my beer.
You got asthma?
So, yeah.
TikTok. You got asthma?
Yeah, you got asthma." So he gets up and he sucks her life out, literally.
Like, she is breathless.
Yeah, that kiss was. He even did the tongue thing with the two claws. He went,
no.
Yeah,
and
it looked really freaky, but at the same time, I'm like, Freddy, what'd that tongue do?
Yeah, he took her breath away with that
Take
one.
me away,
a secret place, my great escape.
The nightmares away.
You don't know the song, baby. Don't sing it. Who sings that?
I don't even know.
Okay, let's find out and let that person do it.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. Oh.
So my girl Sheila
is dead.
Fucking dead.
Everybody's all sad about it.
Yeah.
Alice is like, hey, it's this Freddy dude Kristen was telling me, and Debbie's like, I don't want to hear it. You sound crazy. And then Alice is like, I'm not crazy, and she does the Cindy run down the hallway.
And then Rick is like, damn, she is sad. Let me go over there. And Naruto runs.
Naruto run over to her.
It's like this family doesn't know how to run.
Yo. And then he has a coat, so it's like gliding in the air. The motherfucker look like Batman.
I just imagine them being like, fucking weird kids. What am I doing with them?
That's true. It's like, I mean, I guess they're all kind of. It's like, oh my, you didn't watch the movie last night with us, but in the Return of the Living Dead, they all feel like they should be in different cliques.
You just stop saying dead like that. Return of the Living Dead.
You know what the thing is?
What?
I can't say it normally now. I
funny.
I said that I'm dead so many times that now it just comes out like that.
It's like Return of the Living Dead, and then Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Like,
so we're watching Return of the Living Dead, and they all feel like they should be in different cliques, but they were all childhood friends, so they still hang out, but they're all in different
but they're
cliques.
like, yeah.
This is how they feel.
Yeah, it's
because
weird.
Sheila's super like nerdy and smart.
Yep.
Then you have Debbie like gym rock star girl. Yep. Then you got the jock. Then you got the anime kid.
That's true.
And then you got and then you got Alice.
And Alice, just Alice.
Yeah.
That's super true. Because I'm like, these kids don't look like they hang out at all together.
No, but I guess circumstances brings them together.
Yeah, I guess so.
So then what we cut to next is oh my God, where do we go next? Because Sheila dies.
Fuck over Rick.
Who's fucking?
Yeah. This is where we get the Rick quack.
Oh
yeah. So because Rick falls asleep.
Yeah.
Oh well, we have the bathroom scene where they hit, or the locker room
because
scene.
he hasn't slept, so they're kind of talking,
and it's sweet because he stays up for her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really sweet. Mm-hmm. It's really sweet that he's doing that for her.
But this is when he tells like, "Oh, this town has history with, and you don't want to be a teenager in this town."
Yeah, and unfortunately, he goes back home.
Oh, he goes to the bathroom.
Oh, he goes to the bathroom.
He has the worst dream.
Yeah,
he's taking a shit.
Yeah,
and cheerleaders just walk up on the stall, and you're
giving
vulnerable
him a
there.
blumpkin.
You're like a dog. You're vulnerable. That's disgusting.
Nope.
Yeah, don't Google what blumpkin is, guys. Or do.
No, if you're.
So yeah, a bunch of cheerleaders come in. He's kind of happy, but then his sister walks in. He's like, "Wait, what's happening?"
Yeah,
and then she disappears.
And then he sees his ex-girlfriend who's dead, and she says something into him in the mirror, and then he ends up in an elevator and goes
down to hell. It's Evil Dead Rise.
He goes to Japan, my dude.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He ends up in Japan.
And fights his demons.
Yeah, because Freddy wasn't in this scene at all.
No,
I forgot what happened here that Robert wasn't there. So he's just fighting the air like Invisible Man.
Yeah,
and
like the video that we showed Carlos on our Instagram.
That's alleged. And that the guy in that video didn't have a beard. That could have been anyone. So he's
fighting invisible people.
He's fighting Freddy.
And then he's saying rant. Okay, this movie is a little racist.
I mean,
let's be honest.
This is the time.
Karate, what did he say? What did he say?
Bonsai?
Oh yeah, he kicks him and he goes bonsai, and I'm like, this bitch just saying random shit. That's a tree, brother.
You know, there's kids like that in high school.
Like wait, teriyaki. It's like what the fuck, bro? It's
like in Scary Movie 4 when Cindy was talking to the little kid from the garage. All he was saying was Toyota, Mirage, Mitsubishi, Honda. And I was just like, what?
It's like, bro, that's crazy.
So he kills Dan.
He ends up dying. He goes, Sarah.
Rick. He kills Rick.
Sayonara, Ricky-san, and he ends up getting impaled.
Yep. And then we get Rick's funeral. Fuck, I want to keep calling her Lisa. Alice has a daydream of him
waking up, being like, damn, they really think I'm dead.
Yeah, but then he tells her like, hey, stop daydreaming, and I'm really quacked.
Hey, just so you know, I'm actually dead.
Yeah, so then Debbie, her and Dan are walking off. Debbie's like, I ain't scared of him. I work out and stuff. Let him come to me. And then Alice is like, girl, this ain't Jason or Michael. This is motherfucker in your dreams. Like, this is different.
What's funny is that the whole movie, she's kind of like, damn, Dan's kind of cute. And then Dan's there consoling Alice. And then Debbie's like, I don't work this ass out all the time. And it's like,
for nothing.
It's like, are you just trying to impress Dan? Like, damn, Dan, look, I work out.
Damn sure she was. And you know what the funny thing is, and not funny, is that she dies and Alice is the one that gets to fuck Dan.
Well,
at the end of the day.
Maybe it was just lack of options.
Maybe she should have been believing her best friend.
That's true.
Maybe she would have lived and still had the job.
Well,
on the job.
Don't blame her. Don't victim
blame her.
blame.
Her death is the most fucked up death.
Yeah, her death is fucked up.
Yeah. So, Alice plays with nunchucks. Here we find out that she kind of took in her brother's, powers. I guess Dream Warrior powers, if you want to call them that way. So then she sneaks out. Debbie starts to work out. Mm-hmm. She's waiting for Dan.
She looked good.
So she runs into town. She ends up at a theater. Mm-hmm. And she's watching a movie, but then she gets sucked into the screen.
She got beautiful Jode. Well, it's a really obscure reference, but it's a game. He goes into the movie and becomes like a hero.
Oh, I used to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you were crazy.
I
Mark that down for therapy.
Whatever. How do you think I got so cute?
Oh, okay. Shit, sorry.
I had one of those movie makeovers in one of those rom-coms. I forgot which one I went into.
You forgot?
Yeah. That was one weird one. It was like Mean Guys or something.
Mean Guys?
Yeah, it was weird. I think I downloaded the wrong movie, to be honest, but yeah, so she ends up
So she
gets
ends up
sucked,
in the
and then
movie.
this is where we get the famous like the soul of pizzas.
Oh yeah. I love soul food. And then
Which is not
pizza. It's just pizza.
Yeah. So he's like, where's my next victim? And then it opens up the doors and it's Debbie's room. So
You see, and this is what I'm like kind of pissed.
why?
She just snitching on her friends.
She's not doing it on purpose. She just can't control Kristen's powers.
Yeah, but then after they're all dead, she saw all of a sudden she's like, yo, I can control everything.
We can't make this movie 3 hours.
Well, she's the one snitching on that. Don't fucking tell me that.
Honestly,
that's her fault.
I would have made the same deal. Freddie, you're not gonna kill me if I snitch on her.
He's right there.
Right next to me, right here.
Yo,
his
what
ass.
the fuck?
Get his ass.
Okay, but my power would be better than like I can walk or I can talk or I can like do flips.
Okay, we've explained this before. You know, if it was in the 80s, if it was in today, the powers might be a little better.
Yeah, I'd be like, I can't die. What's up, Freddy? I have anti-Freddy powers. What's up?
I have a Necronomicon. Come
Yeah,
at me, bitch.
what's up? Well, actually, he uses that in the comic books, and you don't want Freddy with that.
This ain't canon. Right now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so Debbie is the famous cockroach. Very disgusting kill.
It starts off in the most like fucked up way because
he breaks her arms, and I was like, God damn.
And it's like I've been watching too many like gym accident TikToks where it's like them like doing leg presses and their knee kind of like pops, and it's fucking crazy. And then just seeing how like her elbows fucking just pop out of her arms and then the legs come out of it, like it's so fucking random.
Oh, the roach legs,
Yeah.
Because earlier we do establish that she hates bugs.
Yeah.
Too.
So then she slowly is like running and she's like turning into like a bug.
She turns into a cockroach. She ends up getting karma. In a way, because she squishes the roach in the beginning of the movie, and then he does the same to her.
But the cool one is that when she falls on the trap and it's like glue, and her skin comes off, and it's like the bug head,
it's like the
roach. Yeah, it looks like and it's so creepy. It's just so cool too. It's like so impressive, and it kind of gives me vibes of American Werewolf in London, like that transformation, kind of how it's shot. It gave me that same vibe.
Okay, I can see that. As this is happening, Dan and Alice are now running around, are trying to get to her house, but they're doing Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, it's a happy death day, and just keeps repeating.
And the reason is because they're asleep. These motherfuckers are asleep and driving.
Yeah, that's not safe, guys.
So
Don't do that.
They end up crashing, and Dan ends up at the hospital. And she's like, "No, don't put him to sleep. Don't put him to sleep."
And Dan's like, "Bitch, I need help."
Yeah. So he's gonna go into surgery. So what she does is she goes home and she's like, "Okay, I got 15 minutes to get home and do my montage." So she gets home and she puts on a little bit of everything from her friends. So now she's getting all their powers.
And then she's gonna beat up Freddy with these powers.
And then Dan falls asleep. I guess she goes to sleep and she sees them through the mirror because she's taking all the pictures out of her mirror too, seeing her reflection. And she bursts through the mirror and she ends up at the hospital. They kind of run away and then end up at a church. They do this real cool tunnel thing.
Oh yeah, it's like we have something called Wonderworks here in Orlando, and it has like a moving tunnel, and it's so fucking cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And then he ends up getting woken up after the surgery.
Yeah, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
So he disappears like Back to the Future.
Yeah, and then it's just Alice versus Freddy.
And honestly, they throw hands.
Yeah, and this is where Freddy learns his kung fu for Jason.
For Jason later,
Yep, not the dog, the actual
So
one.
y'all can't say that doesn't make sense because
he learned it.
He learned it.
Yeah, so fake fans.
So yeah,
so she's doing flips.
They fighting.
You see the powers because you're like, oh, flips, Kristen.
Yeah.
She's walking. What's that guy's name again? From 3?
Joey?
No, the wizard guy.
She don't got his powers.
She was walking.
Shut the fuck up. She never even knew him.
Okay, she was talking back to Freddy, so Joey. She doesn't use Joey's powers.
I don't think she gets Joey's and Kincaid's.
I guess not, because she wasn't
She
involved
wouldn't
with them.
know them. Right.
Yeah, she wasn't involved with
They
them.
were murdered before Kristen, too.
That's true.
I think...
Well, she was there for Kristen's.
Yeah, I think her strength is from Debbie because working out.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
She does say a line that Kincaid said earlier, making it seem like she does get him. Because the thing is that throughout the movie, as they're dying, she kind of starts talking like them too.
Yeah.
Because she says Sheila's thing like mind over matter.
Yeah, because it's like that's her line. That was like the whole thing that they had, a whole debate. She uses her brain because she doesn't beat Freddy. Like she doesn't hurt Freddy.
Well, she tries to electrocute him, and that doesn't work.
Yeah, like it does. Like she had a good plan, but nothing works. No. None of the powers work.
No, but then we get the Dream Master rhyme, and it has to do with reflection. Like, evil can't look at itself with.
I want to see if I can find it.
Yeah. So what she does is that she ends up showing Freddy his reflection, making him the souls and stuff start coming out of his body, kind of killing him, and then the souls start coming out. It's very like Scooby Doo.
It says, "Now I lay me down to sleep. The master of dreams, my soul I'll keep. In the reflection of my mind's eye, evil will see itself, and evil will die.
Yeah,
and evil shall die tonight."
Yep. So that's how Freddy gets beaten. The souls leave his body. His whole outfit falls. She kicks his glove.
But like the way that his chest is like,
it's like the Thing.
It's so disgusting,
so cool.
but fucking awesome. And like you see like the little guy crawling out of his fucking neck and like holding onto the bar behind his head. It's so impressive.
You can say that Freddy got fisted.
He did. A
lot of times.
You know what? He looked like Slither. He was part of the party in Slither.
That too.
Ugh, disgusting. He did get fisted. Oh
so
goodness.
yeah, he gets defeated. We fade to black, and Dan and Alice are now together.
And I was like, this is too bright. This is giving me too much.
Like it's still a dream.
It's still a dream. That's what I got.
They make a wish in the fountain, and she kind of sees Freddy's reflection.
Like reflection, but then it fades away. Do you think this was a dream? And that was kind of being like, it's still a dream because you see Freddy. This is her happy place.
Oh, it could be. I can see that too. That's her happy place. But then we go to the next one, and they're still together. And Freddy still gets resurrected at this church again. So.
Yay.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I don't want to spoil too much.
That sucks.
But it's called the Dream Child for a reason.
Yeah, I know that doesn't want the "it's a boy."
Yeah, because Dan and Alice cheeky. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
What if like it cuts to like her happy place and it's just her getting railed by Dan?
Honestly, I want her dream then. That man is beautiful.
He is pretty attractive. That was Joey's powers, the horniness.
It's now I observed them. I observed them.
Well, and that was Nightmare for
the Dream
Master. Okay, guys.
We're not gonna let the evil see the reflection.
No, ma'am. So, like what we do in every movie, we go to Letterboxd, we give it a rating and a review. Bitch, you okay there, Freddy?
Can you grab my phone?
Yeah. I'm Freddy's caretaker. Do you want to read your review first?
Yeah, so I gotta act like a grandma now with those two hands. So I gave Dream Master a 4 out of 5. Even though we lose our loving dream. Oh, this one has spoilers. Just a warning for everyone.
We already went through a whole movie of spoilers.
But that's spoilers for I don't know why you watched this before 3, but even though we lose our loving dream warriors early on, it paves way for a new hot cast of characters that are just as lovable as previous films. The Dream Master brings new set pieces and some of the cool nightmares. Two new hot final and non-final boy.
Yup.
A great new final. Why can I not type? A great new final girl who can kick ass.
That's true. Damn.
Thank you.
You got there. But I do agree. This one does have some characters that we enjoy. Obviously, there's some for the gays, and then there's the male gays, and
there's all gays.
Every gays.
I do what I like about these movies is that the cast is hot and stuff, and like, but they don't sexualize them like
No.
F13 would do.
I honestly thought Debbie was gonna be like the sexualized one.
This is what I like about the Nightmare series is that they actually treat the teens like teens.
Yeah. Like
they real people.
Yeah, like even in the first one where Nancy's like naked, that any other movie that a tit would come out.
Yeah.
No, like you don't see anything. Like they're just like
and you should see the sex sequence in the next movie. You don't really see much. It's done very like very
tasteful.
Yes,
that's awesome. You know, because I like Debbie. Like I loved Sheila. I was like, oh, Sheila's so cute. Like that. And she's not sexualized at all. She is her own character, and I do admire that. Like, it's weird how like just watching these movies, and I can appreciate that. Like, wow, this is a movie that if you don't like nudity or sexual content in the movies, like you can go through.
Not only that, I feel like the ones in like F13 just they feel like so like out of this world, like so over the top.
It's like they make it into like a here's tits.
I'm so horny, Bobby. Fuck me in the woods. You know?
And then Jason pops up.
She's a complete slut.
Mama.
Yeah, it's like it's always a point, and I know that's like a thing in horror, which a lot of people embrace. Which, of course, you know, we sometimes like that, but sometimes it just feels too raunchy. Yeah, because it's even like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We get the ass shot, but like that doesn't feel like it's like an ass shot just for the ass shot. Like it feels more than just that.
Yeah, my point was just that like. These feel like real people.
Yeah. Which is
like
cool.
F13 over the top.
My titties are out.
Oh my God, Bobby, look. Oh, Brenda. You're so horny. Meet me at the cabin at 9.
Yeah. Or like part 2 where they just stare at each other.
Yeah.
He throws a rock at her ass and she grabs her other cheek and and he's like, what's up?
It's like, whoa, Ricky, don't touch me there, bro.
But let's fuck.
Yeah, let's meet me at the cabin later, bro. Don't tell the girls.
Yeah, for real. So my review or my rating is a 4 out of 5. I really did enjoy this movie. I give it same as Dream Warriors.
Oh, my Dream Warriors is a 5 out of 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my review is: so Alice kills all her friends, get their powers, but those powers are useless. How is she the hero? Because I mean, all that happened for no reason.
You know, it's fuck.
She didn't use those. She used them, and then Freddy was like, "Bitch, what are you doing? That didn't work last time."
You know, the thing is that the powers are so like vaguely like unclear, but also very mixed, kind of the same. Because if her brother knows karate, so obviously that's how she knows karate. Yeah. But then all Kristen does is pull people into dreams and does flips, so she can do flips. Yeah. But it's like you can mix that with the karate. Yeah. And then I guess Debbie was supposed to be strong,
but it's like very unclear. It's like, wait, she's lifting like 5 pounds,
and then Sheila's supposed to be super smart, so she can figure things out.
But
easily.
that one's like you can't visually really show that. But then
she uses the whatever calculator Sheila had going or whatever the fuck that was to electrify Freddy. Like. That's the problem. They're kind of unclear on the powers or whatever she's sucking up. And if I'm misunderstanding something, I'm sorry, but it's just that she can fight now.
But then after that,
she can throw hands.
Freddy is like, that's not gonna work. And then it's like, oh, remember this one line that we said at the beginning of the movie? That's what you have to do. And she's like, oh, okay, so I just completely killed all my friends for no fucking reason.
But here's your reflection.
Here's your reflective Freddy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
I think she's the villain. That's what I'm saying. And I got evidence. I told you.
That's fine.
I prove I win this case, Freddy.
Okay.
So thank you for that. You're not the villain. What I'm saying is you're not the villain in this movie, Freddy.
I'm not Freddy though.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're Carlos, which you are in this movie.
Yes. No.
Yeah, she was reading a book that said
that was Season of the Witch.
Sorry, we watched Season of the Witch today too. Yeah. Wow, I just blend those movies together.
You sure did.
That's crazy.
You sure did.
I was thinking of Tom Atkins' ass. That's why.
Check out that episode from last year.
That was fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, okay. Favorite daddy of the movie. This has 2.
Dan.
I know Dan's for you.
Because Dan is like, he's there for her. Like, he's like, you crazy, but I believe you and I'm going to help you.
But where's your girlfriend?
We're going to be
But where's your girlfriend then?
That was not his girlfriend. That was just some girl that was trying to sleep with him. I know the drama.
Freddie, you're like into the tea.
Yeah, because I get in all their nightmares. She
has wet dreams about him?
All the time.
What is he dreaming about?
He don't like you. What?
What does he dream about?
Him? Bitch, me, of course. He just playing it off for Alice and shit. But.
Damn. So were you in my dream? Because apparently I'm a fucking asshole in everybody's dream.
You sure are.
He had my girlfriend and him have both bad dreams about me. I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. And then they angry at me.
And we told them what he did.
It's not my fault.
And we had almost the same dream.
Yeah, like that's not my fault. I didn't do nothing. And y'all take it out on me. Take it out on him.
We did.
Then you woke up. Fuck you, Jonathan. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do?
I said it.
Okay, favorite death.
I'm gonna have to give it to Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie is so strong.
The roach one is so cool.
Like I feel like that's such a basic answer because it is the most impressive one.
Well, I mean, I guess Freddy can take the cake too.
Freddy's? That's true. Freddy is a good one. I just hate that that's what killed him, the reflection thing. I don't like that.
But every movie changes.
I know.
The third one is holy water and then bury his body. Why didn't they do that again? The first one is
true.
Ignore him.
That's a good point.
Ignore him. Turn your back on him.
Well, because Nancy's dad is not in this movie, so they couldn't get the holy water, the body, and they didn't know about the holy water. Wait, but
they would know.
They would know
because of the Dream Warriors.
Huh? Then I don't fucking know why they didn't do that.
And then the second one is,
and they were at church.
Then the second one is the power of fucking love, straight love at that. You're not gay. Kiss me. And then Jesse's like, you're right. I'm not gay. You kiss me. I'm here. Like
that's so true.
It always changes.
That's so weird. I just didn't like that. It was like you just had us go through all these people for their powers to then it just doesn't work.
I think the best way to kill Freddy would be what Nancy does in the first one and just completely like you're not taking power over me. I'm ignoring you.
Yeah,
because he's in the dream.
Yeah,
you kill him, he's just gonna come back.
Yeah, like there's no way of helping if you just ignore the dreams. Mm-hmm. I think the best way to kill Freddy is to do a remake
or Hypnocil
Hypnocil. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right?
You want to have a final Freddy line?
Oh shit, Freddy is a final girl in this movie because he's just one-liners.
Yeah.
That's all he has in this movie, just a bunch of one-liners. How could you? I mean, we could kind of make up like other one-liners that he made.
Like don't say his, like make one up.
Like make one up. So like with Debbie, why you bugging out?
Oh,
that's good.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Let me see. I'm just gonna make one up. Now you die in front of my salad. bringing it back.
But this is for Sheila.
Okay.
Thanks for the blowjob. What?
No. Thanks for the suck.
Okay, thanks for the suck.
Because he sucks her
life out.
Yeah.
You suck dick.
Yeah.
Blowjob.
For what's his name? For Rick, it'll be like everybody was kung fu fighting. Whoa. Those kicks were fast as lightning.
Oh fuck. Oh, that's good. Fuck, that was a good one.
Did anyone else?
Who else died?
Joey Kincaid.
Well, I was about to say, cat got your tongue, but I forgot that he said that in 3.
Oh, and then this one, it's the first time he says, "How sweet, fresh meat."
Oh yeah, that's why he says that.
Yeah.
Then he turns it into a racist joke afterwards.
Well, she brings it right the fuck back. So, what kind of faggot? Like, real quick.
He was like, Jesus, okay.
Thanks, Kelly Rowland.
Thanks for improvising that.
Yeah.
With Kincaid, he doesn't really have one. It's like, how can you turn that into a
with
final?
Kristen, it's like, you've been cooked.
Okay, that's a good one.
Again.
Kristen. I was trying to think of something with
the Freddy's back kind of comes back too. And
yeah,
Freddy
it's a title,
Jason.
right? Isn't it?
And Freddy versus Jason, when he kills that one guy, he puts Freddy's back on his back.
Oh yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what he does.
Freddy's back. Yeah,
they have to do like little references here and there.
Back again.
I was trying to think of something like Kristen, you just been recasted.
That's a good one.
Wait. Kristen, you just been recasted.
Again.
right, I think that's it.
Okay. We're sorry. So next week is officially Halloween.
Ooh.
In literally a week.
So 7 days till Halloween.
You should say 1 week. It sounds
or
better.
1 week till Halloween. Halloween.
One more week till Halloween.
Silver Shamrock.
So we're gonna watch Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers. He's back.
He's back again.
Michael's back.
Tell Lori.
She is dead. Yeah, so we're gonna do Halloween 4, but I know Five Nights at Freddy comes out next week as well. So what we're gonna do is after that week we'll do Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I know that movie is gonna be packed because I've seen that it's been sold out a lot of places. So hopefully it's good. I have a lot of high hopes because I love that series.
And then so do that. Join us for Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers next week.
So excited. And guys, we do have our YouTube channel, of course. So if you're just listening, you can go down below in the description or into our social medias, Horror Daddies at everything.
Yeah.
And we have our Chucky series that we're doing. So if you're not caught up with the Chucky show, we do have all 3 seasons that we're covering every week. We also have, variety content. Like we played Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh
we
my
did
God,
the
I just
first 3
flicked
nights.
everyone off on accident.
That's fucking rude, Freddy.
I meant to do that.
You okay? It's just hands.
There we go. Season 3 of Chucky.
Yeah, we are covering currently season 3 of Chucky. The season finale is coming out
Episode 4.
next Thursday. And of course, we have the podcast if you want to see our beautiful faces on there. So that's pretty much it, guys.
That's it. And remember,
Freddy's back. Tell your friends.
And also, one more week till
Halloween. 1 more day till Halloween. Silver Shamrock.
See you in your dreams. Literally today.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Horror Daddies.
Ah,